Good morning students. Today in this video presentation I am going to discuss about the shear force diagram and bending moment diagram for cantilever beam. First, what is cantilever beam? It is one end is fixed and the other end is said to be free. Application of cantilever beam. Cantilevers are widely found in construction, that is notably in bridges. Okay, let us move on to a problem. A cantilever beam 6 meter long carries load of 30 kilonewton, 70 kilonewton, 40 kilonewton and 60 kilonewton at a distance of 0 and 0.6 meter, 1.5 meter and 2.4 meter respectively from the free end. Draw the shear force and bending moment diagram for the cantilever. Okay, see the picture. One end, that is A, is fixed and the other ends B, C, D, E are free. The point loads are acting on the point E is 30 kilonewton, point D is 70 kilonewton, point C is 40 kilonewton and point B is 60 kilonewton. The distance between the points D and E is 0.6 meter and the points C and E is 1.5 meters. Point B and E is 2.4 meters. Okay, step 1, we have to calculate the shear force. Okay, for shear force at point E is the loads acting on the point E. We have to note the loads acting on the point E. Here in this diagram we can see that point load is acting on the point E, that is 30 kilonewton. So the shear force at E is 30 kilonewton. Then we have to calculate the shear force for D. For calculating shear force, we have to look into the both the points D and E. For point D, we have a point load of 70 kilonewton and point E we have a point load of 30 kilonewton. So we have to add these loads. So shear force at point D is 100 kilonewton. Likewise, we have to calculate the shear force for remaining points. For shear force at C, we have to add the point loads on C, point loads on D and point load on E, that is 40 kilonewton plus 70 kilonewton plus 30 kilonewton. Then the answer is 140 kilonewton. Shear force at B is point load on B plus point load on C plus point load on D plus point load on E. 60 kilonewton plus 40 kilonewton plus 70 kilonewton plus 30 kilonewton, that is 200 kilonewton. The shear force at point B is 200 kilonewton. We know that shear force at fixed end is the shear force acting on the before point of A, that is we have to take the shear force at B. Shear force at A equal to point load on B plus point load on C plus point load on D plus point load on E. That is there is no load on the CF on the A. So the shear force at A is 200 kilonewton. Next we have to calculate bending moment. So bending moment at E is 0 because there is no moment on E. For bending moment at D, we know the formula for bending moment to calculate the in cantilever beam for point load, that is load into length, W into length. Okay. In this bending moment, we are using negative sign because the load acting in the point E is downwards, that is clockwise. So for clockwise we have to use the negative sign. So bending moment at D is minus 30 into 0.6 meter. So 30 is the load acting on the point E, and length is between point D and E. So bending moment at D is minus 18 kilonewton meter. For bending moment at C, we have to look into point D and E. So first we have to calculate on point between C and E. For C and E, the load acting is on the E is 30 and the distance is 1.5 meter. So minus 30 into 1.5, then point between C and D is 70 kilonewton and the distance between C and D is 0.9. So minus 70 into 0.9. The answer is bending moment at C is minus 108 kilonewton meter. Next we have to calculate for B point. So in this B point we have to first we have to check B and E. For B and E, we know that the load is 30 kilonewton and the distance between B and E is 2.4 meters. So minus 30 into 2.4. Then for B and D, the load is 70 kilonewton and the distance between B and D is 1.8 meters. So minus 70 into 1.8. Next, for B and C, the load is 40 kilonewton and the distance between B and C is 0.9 meter. So minus 40 into 0.9, that is minus 234 kilonewton meter. For bending moment at A, we have to check the point A and E. For A and E, the load is 30 kilonewton and the distance between A and E is 6 meters. So minus 30 into 6. For A and D, the load is 70 kilonewton and the distance between A and D is 5.4 meters. So minus 70 into 5.4. For point A and C, the load is 40 kilonewton and the distance is 4.5 meters. So minus 40 into 4.5. Then for the point A and B, the load is 60 kilonewton and the distance between points A and B is 3.6 meters. So minus 60 into 3.6. After calculating, the answer is minus 954 kilonewton meter. So after calculating the shear force and bending moment, we have to draw the shear force and bending moment. So this picture shows the diagram of shear force and bending moment. in cantilever beam, when point load is acting, the diagram is like rectangular section. For the two ends, the rectangular section. So you can clearly see that we have drawn a shear force diagram. In this, for point D and E, we can see that the picture is, the region is rectangular. So likewise, so all the point load in cantilever beam, we have the shear force diagram is rectangular region. Okay. Likewise, we have to draw the bending moment diagram using the values we have found.